All right, Shalom. I'm gonna give all praise and honor, glory to Yahweh,
Yahweh,
by
by
Hashem,
Shem
Yahweh
Yahushua,
Shai, by
by
Hashem,
Shem
Kwadash,
Kwadash.
double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and sincere Shalom to the Akim that's out there pushing, and the sincerity and the truth and the sound doctrine. We just basically want to, set it off just as, you know, how so-called black people, man. Black people are fake, man.
Damn right.
Okay, I'll just say it like that. So we so-called black people. See, there's a reason why they call themselves black. You know, and the reason being is you can see it out here, especially the spirit of Baltimore. But the spirit of Baltimore is nothing but black. Okay, and the definition of black means void or nothing. Death.
Yup, and they reek full of death. Why did they quick to shoot each other as it is?
Right. They void of a spiritual mind. Void of common sense, really.
Yup.
Void of any understanding.
And that's
They just walk as zombies, and that's why you get the Walking Dead.
yup.
Because when you look at these zombie movies, you look at these zombies, you could look at our people, and
Yeah, especially when they want to when they go at when you ever like when you watch zombie movies or zombie shows, you just see them mindlessly attacking anything that gets in their way.
yeah,
That's our people.
right. And then like another example is you know like if you have a business, right, and Jake comes to you, for their business because maybe you're offering a cheaper price than another company. You know, they they expect something back from that. So what they do is they may ask you, hey, do you want this or do you want that? I can help you out with that. You say, no, I'm good, no, thank you. Then that's when our people always want to pull out that black card. Like, look, man, I helped you out as a black man or a black whatever, you know, and yet you say no thank you to me. Look, man, we in 2019, and I think people tend to misunderstand that 2019 ain't about black and white no more. You goddamn niggas. 2019 is not about black and white. That was done away with long time ago. And you niggas only use that black and white thing just to get you, just to benefit you.
Just to get over.
Right. You come, and when I said, that thing about the cheaper price, why did you come to us with that cheaper, why did you come to that certain company for the cheaper price? It wasn't because they were black. It was because you saw it was a benefit you. You wasn't out to benefit them. You was out to benefit yourself because you saw a cheaper price. How do we know that? Because we do it. We don't give a goddamn about whether you black, white. We don't care.
Yup.
You got a better price. I'm going to you because I see a better price, and I wanna
Reap the benefit.
I don't want to pay as much going to this other company, right?
Right.
So, without any further ado, get the scripture because this video not going to be that long, and we'll I'll continue on, and then we'll bring out the rest of the points. This is Jeremiah 11:14. It says, therefore pray not thou for this people, neither lift up a cry or prayer for them. And that was the first scripture that popped up in my head when this whole like Fopi, this whole situation with Fopi, you clown ass niggas, man. Y'all just
Sad.
y'all just for real. Y'all
Facts.
just for real, like honestly just sad. Y'all carnal, you know. Look, man, if you want to come down to the camp, it is what it is. But we not carnal minded people. Now we not afraid. We not afraid of you or anything else that come our way, man. Cause we only fear Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
So I don't know what you expect to do. Look, man, that's just the Baltimore spirit, man. It's just a carnal state of mind. You know.
He's carnal, but that's the spirit of Baltimore. It's always taught.
Yeah.
There's literally because these niggas will talk, but they won't do what they say they're gonna do.
Right.
We had plenty of guys said they was gonna come down to the camp. Never happened.
And the most played out thing that they pull, they like talk about brothers' weight or whatever.
That's supposed to be something new.
That's some shit in school, man. I mean, what else you got, man?
I'm about to say 90% of people in America as it is.
Fuck, America is overweight.
Exactly.
America's overweight. You can see somebody that's probably that's so called skinny, and they considered overweight for somehow.
Right, because America's standard is you had to be under 180. Because I looked it up, you had to be under. I think it's 180 or 160.
That might be, yeah. I don't think skinny. Because somebody said they was what 150, and they said he's overweight.
Damn. So they might have dropped. They might have lowered it even more.
I'm like, where, So first of all, and like I said, that's carnal, and we ignore stuff like that because we don't let that get that's just meaningless insults for real. Like, and they're not even insults to be honest.
Because it's just like, okay, you could call a bitch over, you could call a woman overweight, and she'd be happy with that.
And that's things that people used to do in school.
No, they still do it in school.
They still do it in school. Because we're talking about we're in the year 2019. Who isn't overweight right now?
And even if brothers weren't overweight, or so-called overweight, even if brothers wasn't as big, they're gonna find something else to talk about.
Yeah,
that's what they always do.
Let's think back to school. Let's me and you, like how me and you went to school. It was either the clothes. Mind you, we all wore the same uniform back in school.
It still got talked about.
Right, and then it was the shoes.
It still got talked about.
It was the hair.
Still got talked about. All the way down to skin color.
All the way down to skin color.
I'm like,
you niggas got nothing new. You can talk about weight all you want. That's nothing new. You can talk about clothes all you want. That's nothing new. Because guess what? Y'all can't come up with anything.
It's school shit. And this is why I pulled out that scripture, because we can't pray for niggas like that. You go by phobia for our people's edification. You call that edification? What kind of edification is that, man?
First of all, these guys they going by their name for their people edification, for their niggas edification, because that's all they out the wake up is.
Yeah, they want to go to the black community. And by the way, we already know why they so bugged out. They following a doctrine that women are in charge of.
Oh shit.
Black, they push that black conscious stuff, and women really push that. They kind of in charge of that now. That's why, Quinoff, man, you call yourself an elder. You call yourself an elder, taking breaks, edification. First of all, what's edification, man? Edification is not going out there for a while and then hiding away 2-3 years and then coming back up with another doctrine.
See, the problem with that is, and I know a lot of other guys feel the same about this. You done been out there for a little bit. You done vanished. Everybody done forgot about you, literally, until you done come back. Really, we forgot you guys was even a thing, honestly, because y'all just wasn't in. Y'all just don't have the spirit,
right?
Like, for you to leave and then come back shows how weak you really were,
right?
Or still are,
right? Because
guess what? You're nowhere near on the level to be even debating with even another Israelite group,
which they don't, because and that's what I was getting ready to get into. You say for your people's edification, right? And you say for our people's edification. Yet you got groups that teach other things completely against phobia. Yep. But yet phobia won't go to them. They won't go to HOI. They won't go. They won't. They'll just. And that's why we always say that we the most hated group out there, and which is good. Every time a debate comes up, it don't have to be about us, but somebody's going to bring up GMS. Man, them GMS guys. It's always us.
I give more respect to Nate, ISUPK, all of them, because they actually still out there doing what they would. Hey, believe it or not, the real ones that are really doing the edification for their people is the ones that's actually standing out there still doing the work.
Even though they're going off, but
even
yeah.
if they're going off,
Yeah.
but even us, we're still doing this for our people's edification, not just the Negroes. We talking about the natives. We talking about the 12 tribe sides. Those are our people too.
Yep.
We're now. Let's not get it mixed up. We're not going to be calling ourselves Fopi. That's for damn sure.
Well, they got another 12 tribe sign.
Oh god damn!
Yeah.
What, all 12 tribes of niggas.
I think I can't even remember. Yeah, they got another. They got a whole another 12 tribe sign.
This is what Egyptians.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the brother gonna expose that too. You know, these guys are complete. You know, they just completely bugged. And this is why we don't go back and forth with these guys.
Yep.
You know, and this is where that scripture right there comes in because, you know, and this is what we was talking about. Cause they phony, they fake. You know, they talk about, like I said, for your people, for our people's edification. Yet you don't debate these other guys because y'all cool. So what do you mean? You're not supposed to correct somebody if you really care about your people. You're supposed to correct them, right? If you really care about somebody, you want to correct them. You're not supposed to let them do what they do. But yet you guys don't want to debate. And that's what makes you a fake, man. Because like a lot of these other niggas out here, you know, y'all just fake. Y'all don't care about our people.
That's just all talk.
It's proof of that they only out for the money. You know, watches, and they got pictures with these fake gold crowns and stuff like that. You know, like I said, they showing off their watches and shit like that. You know, it's like y'all phony, man. Just like these other niggas, these fake ass niggas.
Yep. Call themselves phony. You go with the scripture actually.
Come on. What is Psalms?
Psalms 50 and 16.
Alright, this is Psalms 50 and 16. But unto the wicked, Yahweh saith, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth?
Now, you already went into the point that they're really out there for the money, but what do you... But still, what was your purpose of you coming out here if this is it wasn't for the Lord? Like, just get rid, just it. Y'all want to claim you out there really for your edifying people, but what have you done to edify people? Seriously, what have you done? You just told people, oh, it's okay to take a break, or for the simple fact that if you're out there saying you're folk for our people edification. If you got a guy you're cool with that's into Muslim, how you mean to tell me you're not going to edify him?
Yeah.
That's a hypocrite upon your name. You might as well then strip that name down to nothing, delete all your channels, and then just name it something else. Name it chasing after our people's money, because that's basically what it is.
Yeah, because they only go at they just an emotional group, you know. That's just an emotional group. You know, they go based off emotion, and that guy called himself an elder. Elders don't behave like that.
He ain't no elder.
He ain't no elder.
I wouldn't even call him elder in the world, because you can see that if he's lazy in this thing, he's lazy in the world.
Yeah,
which means he hasn't learned much of anything in the world either.
Right, and it looked like he got some age on him, and I did say in a couple, I think another video, that I don't doubt that he could teach, the average young man out there maybe a little something. I don't doubt that, because if you older, you probably had to have seen a thing or two, probably. But other than that, you can't exactly call yourself an elder. Being an older man is one thing. Being an elder is another thing.
See, here's why I doubt that he could even possibly teach someone of a younger age to do something. Now, here's why. Because anytime you say you could take a break from anything you believe in.
Well, yeah, that's another thing.
Now,
yeah, that's a major thing.
The reason why I want to get into that is because you can clearly see, if he was to teach somebody younger than him, it would be off of something completely worldly that could possibly get that young man killed.
Yeah, probably, yeah, most likely.
Because you can see that he is more like one of those scammers that could possibly get you screwed over. And I wouldn't trust a guy like that. Especially anytime especially because you got those guys. and I've seen it time and time again. The ones that that when you work, you got those people that want to always call off and say it's okay. They'll still keep their jobs. You got the ones that will try to do something completely opposite of what you're supposed to do.
Yep.
And they're the ones that actually gets the ones that get fired from the job and will act like it wasn't their fault. And they would go around teaching everybody else you could do the same thing.
Right.
I want niggas like that. You can't. I don't trust niggas in general, but or an old nigga like that.
Oh yeah. You gotta look out for guys like that.
That's what. Those are those half-ass niggas. Those are those niggas you don't want to deal with because they will get you set up in a heartbeat. Yeah. Those are the ones that will try to make you do all the work for them.
Yeah. Take advantage of the old age.
They will try to use that. You may have some wisdom, some form of wisdom in the world on him. Basically, out of carnalness, out of full carnalness.
Yeah, because he's a carnal camp. Yeah, they're just a carnal camp. You know, they're just a carnal group.
He'd probably be the same one and say, "Yeah, you could go around shooting other niggas. They'll be fine."
Yep. That's just a Baltimore spirit.
They're the ones that will quickly go, "Oh, I seen them. Those niggas over there."
Yeah, you already know he's one of the ones. Mm-hmm. If he ain't gone by them, because you know they're gonna fade right out again.
Don't worry, he'll take another 3 year break after all this.
Yep.
And we won't remember him again, like because I sure as hell didn't remember him. I forgot he even existed.
Yeah. I'm like when Phobia came, I was like the brothers was talking about Phobia. I'm like Phobia. Hey, where the hell they been at?
Under a rock, literally. That's all they've been. You took a vacation. They've
been
under a rock.
Like you literally just abandoned everybody that followed you. You know, like everybody was like, "Oh, where Phobia at? Where Phobia at? You know where they go at?" You literally just, and even we never agree with your doctrines any damn way, but it's one thing to stop what you was doing just to come back with another doctrine. You got your. I don't want to bring up nobody's family. You got your wife reading for you. You know, next you gonna have guys out there with their wives standing up on a corner with them.
Probably on the pedestal.
Yeah,
pedestal.
You know it's coming. You know it's coming. Mm. You know,
the one thing that we had left for as men, women wanted to hold to that too.
Yep, and Jake allowed that. Jake is the one that's pushing that really.
Yep.
If Jake, like I mean, we always make this example. If Jake all over the world got their stuff together, and they said, "Man, these women out of take that off. Take that off. Stop acting like that."
But
yeah. And then the women would get snapped right back in order. It's the same thing with the Israelite community. Jay say, you know you're not supposed to be reading, right? Get that woman off there. You're not supposed to be reading. You're supposed to keep her ass quiet.
And she's not even supposed to be on a pedestal.
Well, that's what I mean. They not. That's Quinoff, he's a coon, man. He's a simp. A simp, a coon, or whatever else under the book.
It's a simp coon.
In the book,
Like you got the Simpsons and then you got the simp coons.
Yeah. And that's Quinoff, and that's a lot of these other niggas, man. They just got their. Like I said, that's why you can't pray for people like that. For what? They already destroyed. They already basically destroyed. Mm. It's the same thing with these two. Like Phobia, no different than we was already saying. That Phobia is no different than these 2/3 out here.
Yeah, pretty much. Because he's not even on the level of any other Israelite camp. He's really not. Even to start off. New camps that come out be on some form of level compared to this guy.
Somewhat.
But here you got a nigga that's pretty much basically into everything that's into work with that. Not even just one worship, just into everything and everything. He's basically like another 5%er.
Yeah.
Basically, anytime you want to leave your doctrine, leave a doctrine you made just to make up come to another doctrine you made.
I'm going to Israel.
Good luck with that.
Yeah. Anyway, the Lord willing, this was edifying. You know, want to give all praise, honor, glory to Yah.
Yahweh,
Ba
Ba
Shem
Shem
Yah
Yahweh
Shai,
Shai,
Ba Sheva
Kal
Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders, a great millstone, and a sincere shalom to the occupant that's out there pushing, and it's sincerity in the truth. Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.